Hello, people of the universe. Today I'm going to be talking about things. Here we go. I literally, it's an issue what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about things that have happened in my life, and they're kind of stories, kind of not, but I'm going to be telling you them. So, yeah. I was littler, and I always thought that if I said yes or no to something that let's say I didn't actually know, but I said yes or no, then I thought I'm lying. So then I was like, because I basically didn't know that saying I don't know existed, so I would always be like, yeah, but maybe the answer was no, so I thought I was lying. And it stressed me out, bro. So I started to say I don't know, and that's how, actually at the time, I would always say I forget, because I still didn't know I don't know existed. And then I figured out that I don't know existed, and here we are. The next thing that I'm gonna say is also, these are all very random. They're not particularly placed in an order of events or something. They're not connected, really. But when I first learned how to ride a bike, I did not care if I fell, because I would always wear jeans, and I thought jeans were the answer to world hunger. Jeans would basically save me, because if you're wearing leggings or something, you could get scratched, you can get cuts, it can go through it, but jeans, normally you don't really get holes. So I always thought that jeans just protected me, I guess. So I also thought that if I did get hurt, that I would need a Band-Aid, and if I didn't get a Band-Aid, I was gonna die. I needed Band-Aids. I love Band-Aids. Even for the littlest thing, like a paper cut, I'd be like, time to get me a Band-Aid. So that's kind of connected. Very weird though. But yeah, I love Band-Aids. Oh my God, Band-Aids, I loved them. So the next thing is, once my friend, she told me this a few years ago, she had a lockdown at her school, a lockdown drill, and she thought it was real, and she started having a breakdown. She's good now though. She's alive, and she didn't die. Another really weird thing that happened in my life is that once I was 4 or 5, right? I was in New York. This is the only time I ever went to New York. And I was walking a little ahead of my parents because, I'm epic. Teehee? Oh, this looks like pickles. Anyway, and I started walking, and then I almost got hit by a bike. And you know how fast bikes go in New York City? People are zooming down the streets, bro. It's terrifying. And I almost basically got hit, and it's I almost got hit by Sonic, bro. That was something else. Back to the bike thing. It was around the time I started to learn a bike, maybe a little bit after, and I got this hole in my, I was probably wearing jeans, not sure, and I got a hole, and my whole knee was just bloody. It was so gross. And my dad, he went to get me something to wipe it off, and I remember just looking at the blood go down almost to my socks, and I was putting my leg up so that it wouldn't touch my socks. And I don't know how I remember that so well, but I do. And yeah, that was fun. So the next thing is when I was a baby. I was a literal fetus. And I slipped on a magazine. And I passed out. And I mean, like, my head hit the floor, my eyes rolled black. They did not roll black. They rolled back and turned white. Yes, that is right. And I went in an ambulance. But then, luckily, I woke up in the ambulance. And that may explain some of my stuttering or stuff like that. That I nearly died when I was a baby doing that. I also drowned almost multiple times. Thanks to my mom for saving me because, whoa, yeah, that happened. So, anyway, the next little thing, these are kind of like memories, but I don't know. So my brother loved to play on the Wii, why did I say Minecraft, bro? The Lego Star Wars game that we have. And I never really knew how to play it, but I always liked to attempt playing it and like see if I could figure it out. Never could, by the way. Suck at that game. So one time, I probably could like start a new game or something, and I erased all of my brother's progress. He didn't really get mad at me. He was just kind of sad about it, and I feel bad for doing that, but I mean, he wouldn't have played it now anyway, so, yeah. The next thing is not too long ago, a few months ago. I remember I was walking into the kitchen, and like, I got so lightheaded for a second, and then my eyes rolled back, and I almost passed out, but I stood up still. It was so weird, and my mom was like, your eyes rolled oh my god, am I starting, bro? My eyes just rolled back, or your eyes just rolled back, and I was like, yeah, I felt that, girl. I got like a really fast headache. It just like went away, and then I almost passed out. But I'm good now. Yay! The next thing is it was first grade. So, this is a really easy word, but I was in first grade, but, I should have known it still. I forgot how to spell the. T-H-E. Yes, I forgot how to spell the. And I had to ask the person sitting next to me. And that person sitting next to me is actually in my class. But, yeah, like, I had to ask them how to spell the, because I forgot how to spell the. It's kind of weird, but, I did. I wanted to add that in because that was just something I remembered. Something really weird that I did. So, yeah. Another thing, which this is the last thing, and I probably will make other videos like this of just like saying memories and things in my life and how weird my life is. But it was either first or second grade, and I had like the best principal ever. I still have him, but I basically, we used to have a talent show before the virus. Yeah, that thing. You know what I'm talking about, We used to have talent shows. And one year, I was my principal for the talent show. And, like, I acted how he acted. I said things how he said. And, like, I did pretty good, bro. Especially for being my age. And I was so cute doing it. Oh, my God. Like, I was the cutest little kid that year. I was the cutest little person. And that's the tea, sis. That's the tea for this video. So, if you enjoyed, you can like and subscribe or not, but it doesn't really matter. It makes me happy when people subscribe, and I like to make people happy. So, I know you'd be happy with me if you subscribe. So, I hope you do well, and I hope that, like, you have a good life. Also, you could just comment if it allowed comments, or I'll probably just do a video like this anyway, but if you like this video, you could just tell me to do one. And that's it for today's video. So, yeah.